You know, like, I think I think I get what they're going for with the war table generally. Like, I think that having having the Inquisition do all these like operations and stuff all around the world is like cool and interesting, and it helps to reinforce the vibe. But like, I think all that you would need to do to make it like fun to engage with is if you reduce the timers to where they would like they would only count down while you're playing, but then they would be shortened to accommodate that, if that makes sense. So it's like you can put a timer on it, but it's going to be like 5 minutes max or something to that effect, like maybe 20 minutes or something. Similar to, because I was thinking about Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Revelations, and both of those games have similar like systems where you send guys out on missions and then they level up and kind of makes you feel like you're coordinating a bunch of little assassins all over the place. And like the reason the reasons why that felt fun and this didn't are, one, because the timers were shortened to where you'd like be managing them within the game. You did not have to wait like 5 hours for any missions in those. And then also that like you had different agents and like different types of guys to fit the specific task that you're trying to get them to do,
Here,
but the game
the
would
mayor said the dam controls were through this
give you
gate.
a probability of success. So like in Inquisition it feels like shit because you kind of just have to arbitrarily figure out whether or not the guy that you're sending on the task actually matters, and what like who that is kind of like really hard to tell in a lot of instances. But if they just gave you a
That
probability
building on the
of
dam must be where we
the
can open the
mission
floodgates.
succeeding and then let you like adjust it, the types of guys that you're sending on the mission to where it would be, like 100% probability of success every time, then that would still let you like change your tactics or the types of guys that you're sending out, but actually get like feedback from the game that would feel like good and then lead to you getting the result that you want as long as you plan carefully and pay attention to that stuff. But since it's just like a time limit that gets shortened based off of who you send, it it's kind of hard to tell who is better for the job. Like in some instances, it's kind of obvious. Like for a lot of the political stuff, you'd be like, "Oh, send Josephine," and then for like spy stuff, you send Liliana. But some of them, you'd think that you'd send one or the other, but it actually doesn't work out like that. Oh,
What
hello.
in...
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
How did you get past the guards?
There weren't any when we got here.
We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise.
You
You won't
guys have
tell
just
people we
been
were here, will you?
hanging out here the whole time? Yeah, why are you,
Why would people care what you're up to?
Lonnie's mum and dad think I'm bad for her.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to wait an hour to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
I mean, you guys are fine. Keep doing what you're doing. perhaps I should have told them it was fine, but I was really curious about why they were so insistent on the secrecy. The menu is mildly amusing. Oh shit, I need to check on my inventory. It's getting kind of full. Did I get like a bow that's worth... Okay, that bow is really good, but Sarah is not high enough level to actually use it. And I'm going to assume that all of these are no good. The daggers that I've been picking up. And then for armor... Oh. Oh wow, that's like really involved. Hmm. Maybe I'll give that to Cole, because I think that strength matters for him. He looks so silly in it though. Okay, and then what about... Yeah, that's good. And this stuff is whatever. Moderate boost to attack speed when below 50% health. Oh, that... Definitely give that to Cole. That seems extremely good. I think, yeah, I'm just gonna start trashing all of these rings that enhance skills, because they kind of piss me off. And I don't need these. I kind of wish that you could dismantle things for crafting materials rather than just sell them for gold. But, like, you can buy crafting materials at that weird DLC store, but I don't know. Gold has not really felt
The mayor
that
said
useful.
Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
Right. Something stinks besides fish and... fish.
Oh, it's kind of interesting that the area is like separated. Okay, and then I mean, we might as well just like go for it and help these guys out while we're here. I don't think there's too much more to this quest line here. Man, that looks so fucked up. Okay, and then, yeah, I'm...
Oh, this is old Crestwood.
They were scared when the water came.
That makes sense. Feel like you wouldn't really need Cole to be around for that, to understand that.
The other way. Move, I said. You there.
What's up?
I order you to tell me why nothing here heeds my commands.
Huh?
Oh no, what's this rubbish?
Silence. Let the other one talk.
Hey, what's up?
Are you a spirit or a demon?
Demon? Those dolts who would suck this world dry. I am called to higher things.
Oh?
What's so distressing about the real world?
It ignores me. I order the rocks to part, but they do not. I bid the sky draw close, and it stays still. I don't know how you mortals stand it.
It does kind of suck.
Maybe you can give it some guidance, Cole.
Oh,
Maybe. My name is...
Ah, compassion. Did I ask your name?
fuck. Hold on. I'm gonna reload because I think the stuff with Sarah right now is kind of precarious. And I don't want to risk being unable to do her, like, companion stuff. So we'll just bring Varric. Oh, there are demons here now. The game was aware of my misdeeds. What are you guys doing? Oh, they're attacking us. They're attacking each other? Man, would it kill these games to, like, give me enough mana to where I can, like, use my abilities frequently? I feel like every single Dragon Age game, your
So
abilities
This is old
use
Crestwood.
like all of your mana, and
Smell
then
just hits you, doesn't it?
you can't really get any of it back super effectively, so
Move! No, the other way! You there! I order you to tell me why nothing... Silence! Let the other one talk.
Maybe you can give it some guidance, Cole.
Maybe. My name is...
Ah, compassion. Did I ask your name?
Oh, sorry.
why are you so mean?
Are you a spirit or a demon?
Demon? I am called to higher things.
All powerful spirits represent something. Compassion, justice, wisdom.
Soft virtues all. I am more. I am command. What of you? I felt your coming. Is there something alike in us?
Kind of.
All you sensed was the anchor on my hand.
Then you are less than I thought, but feel no shame. Some must follow those who lead. I don't know how you mortals stand. I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
Yeah,
I
I'll
feel
do it.
compelled to help you. I pledge myself to your service.
Excellent. I have only one command. A creature made of rage had the gall to chase me across the lake. Destroy it in my name and be rewarded.
Rewarded how? By you taking over one of our heads?
Yours holds no interest.
Works for me.
Sounds good. And yeah, so that's on the way anyway. What's this? The mayor's old home.
There's a plaque. This was the mayor's old home.
The work you ordered is done. Do what you want. I'll be in the hills trying to
Letter
forget
from
it.
Crestwood's
Oh,
mayor. Damp but legible.
yeah, and it's incredibly incriminating. Maybe I should look around here more. There might be more stuff like that. A diary. He moved all the refugees into the caves. I like all of the spirits kind of just wandering around in here.
Yes. Go then.
I'm doing
Might be
it.
something here. Better take a closer look.
Oh, please don't be one of those fucking... Oh, thank God. It tastes like burning. That's like all liquor, though. It's that guy. Whoomst. Whomst do you prefer? Also, hello, Kizzy. Oh, me? Me? It's true. 'Tis me. Oh wow, there's a lot of rare alcohol in the wreckage of this town. I'm fucking around in Crestwood. I wonder if I touch this thing, if Solus will know. Okay, no. I should like have him here when I do those. I think in terms of companion approval, me and Solus are doing just fine. And then I think that was all of the little houses except for one of them up there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of surprised that none of my party members remarked on the fact that that note was implying that the mayor did something incredibly nefarious. Is there anything else in here? Nope. I wonder
Where does
how
this lead?
long these caves are. Oh, they're like a separate area, so this might be a bit of a dungeon. There haven't really been that many, if any, like, proper dungeons in this game.
Come on, let's find that fate rift.
It's humming below us. A window, wanting, wandering, looking back at what's looking.
Thank you, Cole. Ooh, that seems rare. Oh, fuck. Okay, alright. So we've got... Okay, I think that's the way forward. Because this is a dead end? Oh, fuck. No, it's not. Oh, it is. I feel like I'm pretty good at figuring out where the, like, progression is and where the optional paths are. Like, in most instances, I'm able to get all of the optional stuff, but I do definitely miss shit sometimes. Which I think is like, it's kind of cool on one hand to have a game that's designed for you to miss things on your first playthrough so that you can get like a greater appreciation of stuff and have like more unique things on subsequent playthroughs. But at the same time, it's like, especially for like big long RPGs, there are just so many different games that I want to play that I don't want to have to like play through it multiple times to get a complete experience, I guess. And with that, I guess I'm mostly referring to like optional, like quest important things being hard to find, easily missed. Cause for like treasure and shit, it's like, you know, that's fine. It's just a little bonus or whatever, but lots of games will put like hidden quest objectives or whatever in different places. Like I think that note from that guy's house was probably something that I could have missed. But we'll see if it actually had
Bodies.
significance.
Were people living down here when old Crestwood flooded?
Bad way to go.
Yeah, that note said that he moved. Oh, having certain things missable that are story important is kind of cringe. Especially if it's an 80-hour RPG. Yeah, I agree. That's basically how I feel about it. Where I don't want to have to like replay your 100-hour RPG in order to get satisfying outcomes to quests and stuff. Oh yeah, like hidden endings and stuff being missable in like a survival horror game is totally fine because they're usually designed to be played in like 1 or 2 sittings. But I think one company that is especially egregious in this regard is CD Projekt Red. You gotta play Signalis, by the way. Yeah, I might. Oh, I do have. There is actually a horror game, a survival horror game that I don't know too much about that I think would be cool to play, and it's called. I think it's called Sorry We're Closed, but it's like it's a survival horror game in the style of like a Suda 51 type game in its like tone and style and stuff, and that looked fucking awesome. I watched like a little bit of my partner playing it, and it was cool enough to where I was like, you know, I don't want to see anymore. I'll play it myself, which, you know, is extremely rare for that genre for me. Because like I like horror games. I think they're really interesting. Communist robot space lesbians. Signalis is really good. I've seen all of Signalis and like all of its endings, so that wouldn't really be a new experience for me. Yeah, it was really good though. Signalis is super cool. It seems a lot more like dedicated to the Silent Hill, Resident Evil type like gameplay and stuff than Sorry We're Closed. But that's also part of why that game is appealing to me, because it kind of like it sort of plays like a survival horror game, but it also plays like a character action game. Signalis is an homage to Silent Hill 2. Yeah, that. I think. Oh yeah, I remember when my partner played it. He like in the first hour or so, he almost stopped playing the game because the amount of like Silent Hill 2 references were so abundant and specific that like he was like, it's too much.
Sure this is how we get out of here?
I feel a draft. There must be a way out nearby.
Like it felt to him at first like the game was just leaning over and copying Silent Hill 2's homework. But the more he played it, the more it distinguished itself, and then he ended up really liking it. And I did too. I thought it was the story of it and stuff was really cool. And yeah, it is a game designed for women who love other women. It's like the whole point.
Demons ahead. They don't understand it here. They want to destroy everything.
Oh, that kind of makes me feel like really bad about this, actually, Cole, but that's fine. I guess we have to do it anyway. It's not great to know that the demons are just incredibly confused and lashing out. It's my favorite survival horror game. I pre-ordered the OST on vinyl. It's cool. I got your message even with all the Guck is really good. People should start shouting Guck as an exclamation. You know when you write it out like KMSing myself, it's sort of redundant because you're doing killing myselfing myself. So, you know, it's another minor spelling mistake to add to the board for you. I'm sorry, I can't help it. That's the point. Oh, I see. Like saying AF is fuck. Then that's my bad. I was unable to grasp your literary genius. Oh, but if Kizzy, if you've not played or heard of Sorry We're Closed, you should definitely check it out, because I think you would love that fucking game. Especially the protagonist. And in case you play that game, I don't mean that as like a derogatory thing. It's more coming from a place of like, I'm like that too, you know? So I get it. Alright, rift closed. That was like the longest singular rift in the game, I think. And everyone leveled up a bunch. Do this. And then Cole kind of already has everything. I feel like getting him a bunch of passives would help a lot.
No more demons in the dead. The people will be safe now.
Let's tell the mayor.
I'm glad we did that.
That's good. I'm glad, Cole. Not taken derogatorily. That's also good. Yeah, I definitely, when I watched my partner play some of that game, I was like, taken aback at how much I related to the protagonist. It's one of those things where you're like, oh shit, they're just like me for real, in some ways. And then upon having that realization, you're like, oh no, that's no good. Like, I always wonder if there are people, surely there are people out there who played Disco Elysium and they were like, oh dude, Harry Dubois is the most relatable video game protagonist ever. And being like, you know, having that moment of being like, oh man, that's awesome, I feel so seen, and then immediately following that with like, oh no. I'm trying to think of other times that has happened to me. Like relating a lot to a character and then realizing that that's like no good. Okay, what should I think if I destroy these, it'll let me get more money. Oh, there's too much junk in here. I should have cleared out my inventory beforehand. Yeah, I hope that, like, I mean, obviously I've, like, played this game before, right? So I kind of know what's going on here in Crestwood with the mayor, but, like, also I feel like if I had read that note, I would have immediately picked up on what was going on. So I hope that the game is keeping up with that and that I'll be able to accuse him of misdeeds.
The nugs seem to like it down here.
It's quiet. They like the quiet. Dwarves used to trap them, but they don't remember the dwarves. Even dwarves don't really remember the dwarves.
You had me until that last one.
Oh, sorry.
I really like Varric. Varric was really enjoying that, and then until he was not. And I also love Cole just being very apologetic. I love Cole so much. He's so good. Okay, and I'm gonna make a save here and hope that everything is good with this stuff. Oh, hold on. I think I have to climb to the top of this ladder before I can fast travel out of here. And actually there might be like items and stuff in here. Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. Hello. Okay, should I be... I guess I'll close this rift too. While I'm at it. Dude, what the fuck was that spell? Oh, crazy. Anyway. Die. It's really awesome because, like, Cole is one of my favorite companions, so I want to take him everywhere. And then also, he's just so fucking strong. I think Varric is like pretty strong too, but you have to specifically upgrade Bianca, which is, you know, like a thing that you have to go out of your way for a little bit. Like, you can't just give him weapons that you pick up as you progress through the game. And I don't think that Sarah is very strong. Like, I think if you were playing that type of character yourself, you could probably do interesting things with it. Like a crowd control or whatever. Like, I've heard good things about the Tempest subclass, but just having her around, it's like a companion. She doesn't really seem to do that much. Okay, before I go turn that in, I'm gonna go sell everything in my possession. I wonder how much of it I'll have to pass down to people. I don't think it'll be a lot, but we'll see. Is this... oh, it's one-handed. Okay, cool. I'll give that to Cassandra. And then, does she have like a better... can trash like all of these, I think. And then pass this down to Blackwall. Oh wait, no. Hmm. And then these are the same as what he has. And that has lower defense, but I think it's better. Even though the color is absolutely dreadful. Toss this. I'll just, yeah, throw that on Vivian, because she doesn't really have anything that's, like, super good right now. And this I can give to... Dorian. And then I think if I go down here, I can sell my stuff to these rando merchant guys. Oh, fuck.
Inquisitor, is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
I was kind of just curious about... That's fine.
As you were.
We can talk later.
I was there.
and then sell all. Cool. Well, these actually seem pretty good. But they're like all of my gold
Save the
that
funeral
I've
legs.
amassed throughout the entire game. I think that's kind of been an ever-present problem with these games, is that I'll scrape gold and not buy anything for the entire game, and then I have enough money to buy like one weapon that's pretty good. Which I'm not like a huge fan of that way of balancing the economy. I sort of like I like for everything to be available with like a light amount of grinding, maybe. I think the Larian games like Divinity Original Sin 2 and Baldur's Gate 3 do some of the best jobs at like balancing the economy to where if you're really scrounging for money, you can get like a lot of it to the point where you can kind of just buy whatever you want. But you have to really be like scraping for it. Oh, fuck. Alright,
What do you
where...
mean the mayor's gone?
He's gone? Like he fled? Oh. It was not Darkspawn that opened the dam and flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago. I did in secret, the night they attacked. Yeah, that's... I knew that. Move the sick to the lower part of Crestwood. Oh, okay, so you took all the sick people and the refugees and put them in a place where the flooding would just kill all of them.
A letter of confession from the mayor. It says he was the one who flooded Old Crestwood 10 years ago, to stop the blight from spreading.
He drowned them. In the muck. Oh, Mayor is having an arrow for tea.
Villagers learn about this, they're not going to be happy.
We'll get him. Surely. Actually, let's go get that queued up. I think that you can have games where the economy is really restrictive in a way that like reinforces the game. Like
Inquisitor.
Disco Elysium does that really well, and the Pathologic games also have like a really harsh economy that sort of just makes you feel very poor at all times. And like it's cool in those games as like a reinforcement of the themes and stuff. But it's really weird in this game to just not ever be able to buy stuff. The original Stalker games are like that. That
Crestwood
makes
has
sense.
had no
Oh, and
further trouble with the undead.
Metro?
After what happened, it will take time for the village to recover.
Is this one I can fail? Metro does that really well too. Because the currency in Metro is bullets. So you're bartering with your literal ammo. I've never played or seen like anything from the Stalker games, but they seem really cool. Okay. That looks like most everything for now. Oh yeah, there was like a spy thing up here, I think. Oh yeah, but Liliana's busy. Really and truly, Call of Pripyat is the only one worth playing of the original. Oh, was it like a series? I thought that there was just the one single Stalker game, and then they made like the remake recently. Let's bring Varric and Blackwall and Dorian. Oh, I think, yeah, I think I'm good to like keep doing this. Just in case, let's do some of this stuff now that I actually can. Western approach. I forgot the whole reason why I even came here was just to get more power. There were 3 old games and the new one that is pretty decent. Oh, okay. I think I remember hearing something about the new one being like really buggy, but they've probably fixed all of that by now, if it was ever a thing. And out of the 3 old games, there's only one of them that is worth playing. That's kind of a bummer. Is it the first one, or is it like one of the later ones? It was buggy, but the originals were also buggy as fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. They're kind of like... That's like part of their identity as a series.
Inquisitor.
Okay, now go over here. Eurojank. I'm not super familiar with Eurojank. I've played Metro, and I think that counts. And I've played The Witcher 3. And, you know, that has some of it. Oh, I guess CD Projekt Red. But, sorry, Cyberpunk 2077. Is... I guess that would also count, but I feel like at this point CD Projekt Red has so much money that like they're not really making small janky RPGs anymore. They're just like, you know, any other big budget AAA thing at this point. But even The Witcher 3 is like technically impressive as it is and stuff, is still quite janky. Oh fuck, are you for real? I have to... Oh, come on, man. Fuck. Pathologic is Eurojank. Oh yeah, okay. That'd be another one. They keep gating me behind like more and more and more power. Because I can't get over to that area until I clear the, like, that grove that lets me into the other part.
Inquisitor?
But thankfully, I think I actually have enough to where I can do that. Orlais, and then it's this one. Elven ruins. Cool elven ruins. We did it. Can I go? Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you so much, video game, for just letting me travel directly to it instead of jerking me around. There's not really any way to, you know, show it for whenever I stream with the like VTubing rig, but I got a ring light for my setup so that when I do actually use like a live camera and when I record stuff, I can have better lighting. And it was a pretty cheap like thing that I got, or it was a gift, but like it was astounding to me how much of a difference just that like one little light made. In just making everything look way better. I already hate these guys. These unkillable creatures. Okay, I think we need to like focus these guys down a little bit, perhaps. It's kind of crazy that each individual party member can have their own like set of potions. I don't think I ever noticed that in all of the times that I've played this game. But also it seems kind of expensive to maintain that fully. To like constantly restock those. I think I'm onto something with this, like, having Dorian and Cole in the party at the same time. They both just put every status on enemies. They just keep looping, like, panic and stuff. It seems like it's working pretty well. I wonder if I don't remember what level the enemies were in that area that I tried to go to 8 million years ago in order to get the books for my prestige class.
In a haunting, this archway might collapse on me at any moment, Way.
Oh, you have books. Please drop a book, for the love of God. Oh, come on, yes. Yes! Oh, that's enough. Oh, that's so good. And everything works out. Okay, I wonder what... I think I have enough space for all of those spells on my little bar without having to actually sacrifice anything. Pick up these rocks. I think at this point I might have accumulated enough materials to where I can like craft some really good weapons. Gillanane. Oh yeah, Oh, so it's like different than... Because I thought Andrul was the hollow one. But it's this one. I know in a previous part I talked about how the codex in Dragon Age is kind of like lackluster compared to the Mass Effect one, but I do think that the one part where it's like really good is all of the mythology stuff in it. Like the history of the elves, like the gods that the elves have, and then also like the ancient dwarven history stuff. The human history stuff is like kind of interesting, and like the Andraste things, but they go into a lot of detail about that stuff in the game already, to where you don't really need the codex. Dude, see, this is what I'm talking about. Those guys that I had to fight at the beginning of that area were like the same level as me, but these guys back here for this quest are level 7. So they're just like, you just rinse through them.
It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
You're welcome. Now for the last one. And then once I finish this quest, I think I'll
Welcome to the Western
go
Approach.
get the prestige
We've sighted
class and
warden
stuff.
activity to the southwest, but no one's been close enough to figure out what they're doing. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead. In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
Sounds like the desert.
Well, it's good to know what I'm in for.
Sorry I don't have more for you. We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have them here. This entire place. It just feels like something's not right. Be careful.
Got it.
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
With our allies, the Templars, redeploying and abandoning their mine in the canyons, we will now focus our efforts elsewhere, blah blah blah. Got it. And, okay, we have to go up there. That logging stand seems like it's in a place that's... How do I get up there? Oh, okay. God, I still do not like the desert very much. I've definitely grown to like appreciate a lot about it now that I don't live in it anymore, but it has to be the worst place to live, like by far. I do think it's kind of fun how like people in different regions of the country are like shaped by their environment a little bit, where like the people who live in like Las Vegas, for example, for their entire lives always end up looking really similar, where they're like they sort of become like like leather, like lizard people, you know? And then the people who live in like the woods end up being kind of pale and ghostly. I don't know how anyone lives in like Vegas though. Like a place where you have warnings during the summer telling you to just not go outside at all, because if you do, you'll die of heat stroke in like half an hour or whatever. Alright, that's enough of you guys. Oh. This guy's just trying to have a moment of quiet contemplation. It really fucks me up that every time you complete a quest objective, it pops up multiple objectives from other quests. Also, is this really gonna be another, like...
No good. We'll have to find another way.
Another thing where I have to go all the way around and do, like, a bunch of crazy shit to actually get to Cassandra's quest. You know, maybe... Let's take a look. I've got, like, these and stuff. I think I'm fine if I progress, like, a little bit more. Maybe. We should see if... Where are these? Okay. His are also over there. So, honestly, I think I should just keep going through this area. Because I think I want to do Blackwell's quest before I do the Warden stuff, just because it seems like it would be good to have like high approval for him for those bits. Oh, but actually, since I'm gonna be here for 20 million years, I might as well go get my prestige class. And I think it was like I have to like craft the item at one of the tables.
Is there a reply?
Yeah, this one. And then it should be this one.
In due time. Hold yourself.
Oh. Okay.
You are back. You are back.
Yep.
And you have completed the instruction.
Yes.
Alive. Of course, alive.
Who's to say?
Step?
Now there is a decision. You have to make it. Do you commit to this path?
Yes, I do.
You are my trainer.
Haha, yes I am. Thank you. I will give you this knowledge, and you will use it to great effect.
I
How
hope
could you
so.
not? You are the Inquisitor, and you will be a Rift Mage.
Yay. Alright, so now that I have this, I think that these are like centered around crowd control stuff. Or like Yift Mage. It's not bad. I'll allow it. Weakening and shattering. Okay, let's get this, because then I have something to, like, detonate stuff. And then I think Veil Strike is like a priming ability. So if I go here, I want to put it... I want to put the Giant Fist where Mind Blast was, and then I'll keep Mind Blast there. Okay, so I need 2 slots. So I have to give up something. I think I'll probably give up Mind Blast and then the ice spell. That seems fine to do. And then I'll probably put this on the second page and then put this on the first page. Okay. Cooldown is okay. Alright. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is get a respec thing and then switch some of my stuff around. Excuse me.
Inquisitor.
Cause yeah, I don't think I'm really getting anything out of Mind Blast. And the ice spell costs like most of my mana, so it's not really super helpful. And I kind of never use it anyway. Go ahead and save. I love how jank it is. Like it replaces your ring, like it takes off your necklace or whatever. What is this? Sunder. Okay, so I still want this. All of this stuff is quite good. So I think I still want it. But then I can spare more points for this stuff. And then I need this. Oh, so I'll put this here and then barrier there. Veil Strike I'll put there. And then for now I'll do like Mind Blast and Dispel. And then I can live without the resurrection thing for a bit, I think.
Where's my other hand? Right there.
Alright, so now that that is taken care of, I'm kind of, I'm not sure. I might need a little help here because I'm not sure if I should just like keep doing the companion quests or if I should just do some main story stuff. Because this game kind of lets you go crazy with the amount of side content that you do before you actually end up progressing the story. So I guess it's... If you guys have a preference for what I should do, let me know. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go around and talk to people, see if they have some new dialogue or whatever.
I can spare some time. What do you need?
I feel like surely Cassandra will have more stuff to say. There we go.
Good book?
Ah! I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, because I suddenly went blind.
Oh, that. Just reports from Commander Cullen.
You're an excellent liar.
It's of no interest to you, I'm certain.
I don't know.
It's a book.
I can see that.
It's a book.
One of Varric's tales.
Oh no.
Swords and Shields. The latest chapter.
That's a little embarrassing.
So you like to read? What's wrong with that?
It's frivolous. There are more important things for me to do.
That's just her favorite.
Dude, Varric's writing is so trashy.
I couldn't finish the last one you lent me. I actually feel dumber for having tried.
I wouldn't put it that way.
It's literature. Smutty literature.
Okay, well
Whatever
now,
you do, don't
now
tell
it makes
Varric.
more sense.
Why not? I think Varric would be pleased to have another fan.
Pleased? Yes, that's one word for it. They're terrible. And magnificent. And this one ends in a cliffhanger. I know Varric is working on the next. He must be. Pretend you don't know this about me.
I really like the shift in her, like, expression there. The like tech in this game is pretty, it's not super advanced, especially considering the game's like 10 years old, but sometimes they do really fun stuff like that.
Do you need something?
Like just the little shift in her being like, wait a minute. Tell no one about this.
I have some more questions.
As you wish.
Tell me about your brother.
Tell me
Let's
about
hear
your
it.
brother.
Anthony was older than I, a dragon hunter, who showed what a Pentagast could truly be. I idolized him. I wanted to hunt dragons as he did, even though our uncle forbade it. Anthony promised to train me in secret. We would hunt together one day, brother and sister, vanquishing the beasts of old. And then he died on me.
That sounds really awful.
It was the end of everything I knew. A group of apostates wanted dragon blood, and wanted Anthony to get it for them. He refused, and they killed him for it. In front of me. I begged the Chantry to let me become a Templar.
Yeah, that
Instead,
makes sense.
they sent me to the Seekers.
Unfortunately.
It took many years to let go of my drive for vengeance.
I think I understand how you felt.
At times I could not breathe. The rage nearly choked me. I sometimes wonder how different my life would be if Anthony was still alive. Would I be a dragon hunter? Married to some noble fool, a mother of 3? I cannot say. I take solace in believing the Maker has a plan, but he is not always kind.
I'll let you get back to work.
For real. Anyway,
Greetings.
tell me about those books.
So that book you were reading.
Let's hear it.
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart.
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion.
She's right.
It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
You're correct.
Oh, I quite agree with you.
Then why are you laughing at me?
I wasn't.
I will never hear the end of this, will I?
It's just fun. It's fun to know that Cassandra is like an actual nuanced person as opposed to just a weird fucking super cop like most of the Templars are. Yo, Varric, you're not gonna believe this.
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Cassandra is waiting for the next issue of Swords and Shields.
I must have heard that wrong. It sounded like you just said that Cassandra read my books.
Oh, I did.
She's a pretty big fan, in fact.
Are we talking about the same Cassandra? Tall, grumpy seeker, like stabbing things? Wait, did you say the romance serial? Huh. She'll be waiting for a while then. I haven't finished it and wasn't planning to. That book is easily the worst I've ever written. The last issue barely sold enough to pay for the ink.
Well, Cassandra seems to be hooked on it.
And I honestly thought a hole in the sky was the weirdest thing that could happen.
It's not that strange, you know?
Finish writing the latest
It's more just like fun. It's like a fun little fact.
That's such a terrible idea. I have to do it. On one condition. I get to be there when you give her the book.
Sounds good.
You've got a deal.
I'll get to work then. You know, the fact that the book is terrible just makes it more worthwhile somehow.
It's kind of funny to me that like it would be annoying to wait, but it is sort of funny that you just tell him that and then immediately go over and give it to her.
What have you done now?
I get it, Seeker. You're still sore after our spat.
I'm not a child, Varric. Do not suggest I'm without reason.
A peace offering. The next chapter of Swords and Shields. I hear you're a fan.
Is that
This is your doing.
Varric, you fucking hack?
I was hoping you'd be happy about it.
Well, if you're not interested, you're not interested. Still needs editing anyhow.
It's just, that's literally just... Oh god, why can't I remember her name? Aveline.
The Knight Captain after the last chapter.
Nothing should happen to her. She was falsely accused.
Well, it turns out the guardsman...
Don't tell me!
This is the part where you thank the Inquisitor. I don't normally give sneak peeks, after all.
Thank you.
It's like a really good use of like the companion approval thing, you know? Like using that game mechanic in like a way that's like fun for the narrative. Like her just having her back turned and then the greatly approves thing showing up.
Varric's the one you should be thanking.
I am but a humble servant to my loyal readers.
Right, be careful, Varric. Don't push
time
it.
to read the first part.
Don't forget to tell all your friends, if you have any.
Again, let's keep it nice.
Completely worth it.
I'm trying to build bridges over here, not fuck everything up.
Planning troop movements now?
I'm trying to imagine what it will look like when we're done. All of this once belonged to the Tevinter Imperium. Andraste changed that. as did the Blights. As for what will come next, I cannot
Bridges,
guess
as
the
in
Maker's
Sam
plan.
Porter. Yeah, basically. It honestly, if you think about it, most narrative RPGs, and especially the BioWare ones, are strand games. Because you're forming connections, you're forming bonds, you know? Yeah, I mean, do cool stuff.
We make the world a better place.
Because everyone agrees on what better means.
Well, no, but
I
like
know
my
I want a
version of
world where
better
people
is
trust the Chantry
objectively
and that
correct,
trust
so
is
we'll
respected.
go with that.
I want to respect tradition, but not fear change. I want to right past wrongs, but not avenge them. And I have no idea if my wanting these things makes any of them right.
I mean, that all sounds good.
Even if they're not right, they're certainly admirable.
Some would disagree. They would call it heresy.
I thought the strand
That didn't
definition
sound like
was
the
that it's an
ravings of a
emphasis on
heretic,
traversing the environment.
Perhaps not. But it takes precious little effort to paint
It's
even an
many
act of
things.
compassion as damaging.
Because it's also like the narrative
Tell
of the
me,
game was part
what
of that.
guides you?
I'm
You
pretty
make
sure.
decisions that shake the world, yet always seem so assured. I wish I had your confidence.
Ultimately, what is and isn't a strand game is completely arbitrary because it's a almost completely meaningless term that Kojima made up for fun.
You almost sound like you admire me.
I absolutely do. I may not always agree with your decisions, but how many could do what you have done? You were a prisoner, accused and reviled, yet you've emerged from every trial victorious. The Maker's grace does not make you immortal. You live or die by your own hand. That is worthy of admiration.
I'm not that assured. I just make it up as I go.
Let all your followers take
I mean,
heart.
like that is how I am normally, but in
What
this
can I say?
game,
worked so
I
far.
do kind of have
When
the
we first
benefit of
If someone told me I
seeing
would
the
be
future.
pleased to have you lead me, I would have throttled them. But I am. The Maker chose well.
Shit.
I hope we can call each other friends.
I hope so too. We still have a long road to travel, Inquisitor. Wherever it takes us, I'm glad you're here.
It's a really nice moment. I like Cassandra a lot. I think she's like a really, really, really cool and like nuanced version of like the type of like Templary character that she is. And like she's so much smarter than Alistair. And like more level-headed and reasonable
What do
and
you need, my friend?
open to things that are different.
An-
Or like things that are outside the scope of her like devotion to the religion that she follows. Bull, do you have anything?
What's going on?
Oh, come on, man.
You've heard?
Not allowed to have any Iron Bull stuff.
I perhaps cast the shadow across.
Game fucking hates me.
Right.
What did I tell you?
You're different. It shines on you, shimmering, sharp. You made magic from the rifts.
Oh, yeah.
Do I seem that different to you?
The Fade sticks to mages. Little figments flitting, floating free, then forced into shapes. Fire, ice, lightning. You use the Fade itself. You make it charged, but not changed. Channeled enchantments. It's strong and pure, and loud. You ripple like water when the stone is dropped.
It's the coolest thing anyone's ever said about me.
I take it not all mages feel the way I do.
Solus is the same, but quieter. The Fade is his friend. He doesn't need to look to know where it goes. Vivienne is crisp and cool. The Fade dances, darts, lashed and leashed. Dorian pulls at pieces, pushing them to bodies. I like him more when it's just fire. And the Venatori are dark and hard and cracked and old. They pull the Fade with blood and pain and ancient lying whispers.
Damn, that, you know, I'm pretty open to blood magic, but that does make it sound pretty horrible.
I thought I was learning a few tricks. I didn't realize it would change my flavor.
Everything changes you. Did you need me?
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Thank you, Cole.
Wisdom knows enduring is pain. He hurts for her, another of many he couldn't save. He carries necessary deaths.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Solus. I'm sure Solus is fine.
Anything we can do, just ask.
Getting serious
Thank
about
you.
mage stuff, magic, things. How about not so much? Just asking for not so much magic. Great, yeah?
Let's play this carefully.
Do you have any worries about how my magic is developing?
Really? You have to ask what's so bad about the magic stuff.
I mean...
Rift, whatever. You know, like a tearing up the world.
Rift Mage, so I can understand Fade forces.
Not helping. I don't understand that stuff. It's scary to anyone smart enough to think for a
What
second.
if you did understand
You
it?
shouldn't be scary. You're the Inquisitor.
What has you so scared?
You really don't know? Most people are scared. I mean, there's lots of mages here, but most never see one. Never. You're weird, and I know you, so you're not scary. But lots of people don't know you. I don't want you to be just a scary mage.
Don't be silly. I'm not that scary.
Oh, ha ha, real funny.
That's
Fine.
good.
I'm fine with it. Be
I like
scary and a shit.
There you go.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra
The
laid it
read on
out,
that
right?
was pretty good.
You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. The praying's nice, I suppose. Corypheus bit, though. Shite.
Corypheus.
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 Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
I like that.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
Nah, you know, it's fine.
Good. Sir Lordy Bloomers.
Oh, I forgot to talk to this guy. How's it going?
Inquisitor, it was amazing. Sorry, slow down. Your quartermaster outfitted me, and I got trained to hunt the bandits near my home, in your name. I hired Voth here. Don't tell anyone, but he's a mage. A good one, though. Thank you for trusting me, your worship. I'll pay you back, I swear.
Who are you again?
Good work. Keep with the training. We'll need every hand.
Yes. Yes, your worship. We'll do just that. Won't we, Voth? He doesn't speak, but he's thankful too.
It's always really funny to me whenever characters in these games are like, oh yeah, don't tell anyone, but like this guy is like a mage, you know? Or like an apostate or whatever. And it's like, dude, do you forget who you're talking to? So am I.
You wanted to talk about?
Nope. Summon the War Council. Alright, we got Crestwood's mare. We got a merchant fellow. We got Red Jenny. Oh yeah, this is one where it gets kind of like divergent or whatever. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me look. It looks like these are... Okay.
Let's see what we have.
Oh. There we go. What else? See, I have 9 power, which means I might be able to unlock like a place. Stop a war between Navarra and Tevinter. That, you know, that doesn't seem that important. But I guess we'll do it. Diverting soldiers from the Frostbacks. This seems like a Cullen type. It is.
All right.
Only a Cullen type thing. And then this is for DLC, so I might unlock that later. Or I will eventually, but maybe wait for now to do it. And I think that's, yeah, that's everyone deployed to stuff. Ooh, and it's been like forever since I've been allowed to judge someone. So we'll do that.
Mayor Gregory Dedrick of Crestwood is present for betraying his own constituents. He confesses that, 10 years ago, he flooded Old Crestwood to kill refugees and villagers touched by the Blight. The mayor claims it was to spare the rest of Crestwood, but we only have his word.
He's pleading guilty while claiming he's not. Which is it?
There's no cure for the Blight. But I couldn't convince anyone to leave a sick child or husband behind.
So you herded the infected into one place and flooded Old Crestwood. Were no innocents caught in the waters?
Nearly everyone in the village had the Blight. I swear it. Have mercy. I couldn't tell the survivors I'd drowned their own families to save them. I couldn't.
Well, given these three, it's kind of tough. I think I'm kind of caught between. I mean, like Exiles, like is like whatever. Lock him up. Lock him up.
You committed murder on Ferelden's soil.
Put him
Let
away.
them deal with your punishment. Send him to Denerim. He can live the rest of his life behind their bars.
In prison? Maker. I should have drowned with them.
I feel kind of antsy about executing guys. Well, it's like... I don't know. I feel like in those things, I always want to pick an option that involves like some sort of like service for like atoning or whatever, but
Inquisitor?
in that case, that wasn't really an option. Okay. And now... What's that down there? Oh, I think this is the merchant that I unlocked from that war table thing. What do you have? Oh. Oh, you can just buy influence. That's crazy. Oh, I think that's the best use of money in the game by far. Oh, and power. And you get power from it. That's crazy.
He's in the Dales. He fights for the people.
What people? People who need him. That is
What are these people talking about? Alright, so... Yeah, let's just... go around and do some of these. Where's the other one? Is it just the... I guess they might both be in that one area, but... Yeah, because I don't know. I really don't know if I should progress or if I should just keep doing this stuff. Because there's a part of me that's worried that I'll get locked out of it if I don't do it right now. Oh. I know what to do. I've been waiting a while. I just have to look something up real quick. Okay. Oh. What level am I? 13? Perfect. Go to the hinterlands. I've always wondered what... There's like this, like, red spot on the map underneath the hinterlands. And it's like... Oh! I've always wondered what that was. It's the... There's like a crest there, and it's part of that crest. Okay, and I'm gonna bring these 3 guys. And what we're gonna do is go kill that dragon that I've tried to fight a few times.
Nothing to report.
But this time we should be able to actually, like, fight it for real. Ooh, okay, do that, and then for you... Oh, excuse me. Okay, so
Whoa,
it
she's
should
up.
be...
Looks like dragon territory. Oh, this is gonna be good.
He's very, very into it. It's kind of cool how the dragon was willing to attack those, like, rando guards, or the Templars over there. Okay, so far so good. No one's been hit with a huge fireball yet. Keep rolling your synopsis of Signalis in my head, and I cannot find any fault in it, but also I've been seen because I played it before it came out. You play— oh, before you came out. Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that? That is magnificent.
It's, I don't know anything about, like, the creators, but if I were to hazard a guess, they seem like they're probably trans on top of being gay, but it's just my assumption based off the text and the nature of a lot of that stuff. Oh yeah, so I forgot that this like subclass is kind of, or this prestige class is like really specific, where you kind of get to do this, like, it was made by 2 women. I mean, like that, I did know that, but do you know, are they trans, or, because like there's a lot of like transhumanist type stuff in it that I feel like I see from certain, like, trans like authors and stuff. No clue. Like it's kind of, I don't know, it reminds me of some stuff that's in, like, the Matrix. I don't really have a whole lot of, like, super developed thoughts about this. It's mostly just vibe-based, so I could be completely wrong. But it's me trying to use my intuition. Okay, wait. I want to move you all here so that you don't get annihilated by the stupid thing. The weakening seems incredibly fucking helpful. Okay, let's have you all move here again. Yeah, I knew it. The vibes are pretty spot on. That's what I feel, but also, you know, I'm not like I don't know for sure. Oh, I think this is just like an ad phase, right? What if we like over here? The Arbiter vibes now. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'll fully accept that and all of the consequences that come with it. Surely I'm completely prepared for that. Everything I say is true and ordained by God. Unless it's about lightning, Final Fantasy. Hey, I get some suspicious vibes from the creator. But for all I know, you know, maybe she's cool. We'll see. I'll give her a fair shake once I get around to playing that game. Okay, do you guys have like your limit breaks? You do. I'm gonna have everyone just spend it all of it at once. Stuff. Okay, now everyone has a shit ton of guard. That seems very good. It seems like everyone's doing a ton of damage. Oh, I fucking... Okay, I think she moved to her next, like, zone? Nope, she's just flying around. Okay, if everyone hangs out over here... Okay, and then she landed up there, which is, I think, unreachable. So if I just hang out over here... Yeah, I really don't like all of these moments that are like the boss being in a place where you just can't be and then shooting fireballs at you. Ooh, those guys are dying extremely fast. I've heard that the prestige class that I picked is like really strong. And I think, like, I kind of remember it being really strong, but I don't really know why. The set piece, game journalist loves set pieces. Yeah, this kind of was like in the era where that was certainly like a factor, right? Which fucking sucks. But also, I think that's just kind of like a weakness of these fights generally, because in like Origins and 2, it happens as well. So it's like, they all kind of just have that same problem. Oh, okay, this is good. I think... Oh. Sarah instantly dies in one hit. There's a lot of unnecessary ad phases and parts where the boss will just shoot obnoxious, unavoidable fireballs at you. Okay, and then I have to manually revive Sarah because I don't have that spell anymore. Oh, and I can't because she's doing that fucking thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, okay, yeah. Stun me right here. That's good. That's good. I think, like, the more I play... like, I've played so many games in my life now that I think I've soured a lot on the gameplay of this series. Because, like, it's not really good at being... like, it's never been good at being, like, a tactical RPG, and it's also never been good at being, like, an action game. So, it's like I don't mind going through the combat because at the end of it, I know that I'll, like, get to do the thing that I want to do, which is, like, talk to people, right? But in the meantime, like, doing this shit is fucked. And it's, like, less frustrating when you're just slamming your head against it while you're, like, listening to podcasts and stuff. But if I'm, like, here doing this, it is not good at all. Tried to do both and also failed at being both a lot like FF15. Yeah, I think that I had, like, I don't know, I remember having fun with FF15 in a way that, like, I don't really feel with this. Especially these fucking fights are just the worst. The AI is not smart enough to avoid these giant death puddles, and the dragon continually spawns annoying ads, and it has a bunch of moves that I hate. FF15 was fine as long as you didn't use the pause mode feature. Yeah, I don't remember that, so... Oh yeah. See, this is good. I like the dragon going to an absurdly far, like, distance, and then using the move that just damages the fuck out of you and pulls you forward. But then also, like, the game seems to want to punish you for being, like, up in the dragon's face, because it'll just stun you and then smack you and stuff like that. And yeah, there's no, like, anti-stun build given it WoW or 14 style fights. Yeah, like, I agree. Like, there are a couple parts in Dragon Age 2 where it feels like the mechanics are designed similar to, like, MMOs, where you'll have, like, AoEs to avoid and stuff like that. But this game, like, doesn't have a lot of that. Like, there's no avoiding the fireballs, you know? And then with how incredibly mobile the dragon is, there's not... See, like, I'm completely stuck there. And then she can kind of just choose to, like, go to the other end of the arena if she wants. It's like, okay, I can kind of avoid that, but also Sarah isn't smart enough to avoid it, so do I have to micromanage her movement as well in order for us both to not get hit by it? Fucking A.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, I mean, yes. I'm alive. Really. Alive.
See the way everything lit up when it tried to fry us? Now that is a fight.
That last burst of flame nearly roasted us.
And just the, like, constant... I think one thing that frustrates me about this game is that every area just has so many wandering enemies that are constantly respawning. Alright.
You're smirking again, like in that fight before. What's so funny?
The simplest spell had you white as a sheet. I've shrugged off worse in practice.
Well, sorry I'm scared of the stuff I've been warned about my whole life, like most people who aren't seekers.
I apologize. I could help if you're willing.
No, I have things to do. You can help by standing in front of me.
That I can do.
I see, like, if Cassandra was Alistair there, she would have just been shitty, and then like he would have mocked Sarah, you know, when she's like saying that she's scared, you know, and instead of offering to like help her and stuff. And just using that conversation as an excuse to hate on Alistair, because fuck him. Alright, now that we're free from that hell, let's go back to Skyhold. The problem too is that doing those dragon fights is like super fucking valuable, because they give you a ton of like things, you know, like really, really good equipment and shit. Like look, 30% focus gain bonus plus 10 constitution. That's crazy. Enhanced belt of health. Yeah, who should I give that to? How did I not know that Sarah's VA is also Y'shtola in FF14? Oh, you're so fucking right, dude. Oh my god, I also didn't notice that, but now that you say it, that's, yeah, that is totally Y'shtola. Yeah, sometimes her voice, like she'll like go into it a little bit and you can hear it. That's so fun. Oh, 15? Fuck you. Fuck you. Level 15. Fuck you. Well.
Thank you.
I was racking my brain thinking of who she was and what game I had played, and finally looked it up. Yeah, that's a really fun thing to know. Because, yeah, after hearing it, it's like, I definitely could definitely feel it.
Fine day to you. Your wish is something.
She's doing like only a very slightly different voice.
Thank you. See? What did I tell you?
Inquisitor!
Finally.
Come, have a drink.
Finally.
To killing a high dragon like warriors of legend.
What is this?
What exactly am I supposed to be drinking?
Maras Lok.
What does that mean?
It means drink!
Got it. Whatever you say. I had to kill a dragon to get into that iron ballista. You got it wrong, my friend.
Put some
It's the other
chest
way
on
around.
your chest. That little gurgle right before it spat fire. And that roar. What I wouldn't give to roar like that. The way the ground shook when it landed. The smell of the fires burning. Tarsidathan Halsam. You know, Kunari hold dragons sacred. Well, as much as we hold anything sacred. Here, your turn.
That thing you just said. You shouted it during the fight, too. What does it mean?
Oh, Tarsidathan Halsam. Closest translation would be, I will bring myself sexual pleasure later, while thinking about this with great respect.
You shouted that while it was breathing fire at
Excellent.
us.
I know, right?
That's quality right there. The fucking beverage that kills you.
The second cup's easier. Most of the nerves in your throat are dead after the first one. Atashi. The glorious ones. That's our word for them. Atashi.
One time in my life have I taken multiple shots of liquor at once, subsequently. I took a... Me and him got something in common. We be jerking it to dragons. That's true and real. But yeah, I was at a function, and there was a guy there who like makes drinks for everyone, and he was insisting that I do like a double shot of dude, I forget what it was. I think it was tequila too. Like I think it was fucked up. It was either tequila or vodka, but I like did it. I got through them just barely. And after I did it, my whole body was just like shaking. Like I was trying so hard to not immediately throw up, and it went like straight to my head, and I had to sit down for like 5 minutes with like my, like, you know, like the picture of Shinji where he's like sitting in the chair and his head is like between his legs and he's like curled up. I was like that on the couch for like 5 or 10 minutes before I could finally move. But that fucked me up.
Why do you think the Kunari think of dragons that way?
I don't really remember anything else about that night, but I do remember
kind of look more dragony
being pretty
than most
fucked up.
people. Maybe it's that. But a few of the Ben Hasrath have this crazy old theory. See, the Tamasrans control who we mate with. They breed us for jobs like you'd breed dogs or horses.
That's crazy.
What if they mixed in some dragon a long time ago? Maybe drinking the blood, maybe magic, I don't know. But something in that dragon we killed spoke to me.
Damn.
It's a shame we had to kill the dragon.
Damn good fight. Dragons are the embodiment of raw power. But it's all uncontrolled. Savage. So, they need to be destroyed. Taming the wild. Order out of chaos. Have another drink.
Sometimes, I guess. Like the Monster Hunter thing of like the arch dragons or elder dragons that like their existence itself destroys the ecosystem, fucks everything up. I would be dead. I would be so dead.
Nice. To dragons!
Oh yeah. Here's my chance.
To the Iron Bull.
And his ass-kicking Inquisitor.
Like the fucking stance on the table. Finally, some fucking quality companion cutscenes. Is there more?
You're
Can I
doing
have
good
more?
work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, Why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about Saharan?
But first...
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Talvashoth, my people, and the Vince. You were lucky to go a day without blood. What do you want to know?
This is apropos of nothing, but I just realized that I had, like, labeled the stream something to the effect of, like, that I was gonna go do the warden thing. But now I'm realizing that I have not done that at all. So it's a bit of a misnomer, but that's fine. Tell me about the fucked up Fog Warriors.
What were the Fog Warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made this fog. I never saw any mages,
Yeah, okay,
so I
that makes
figured it
sense.
was alchemy, not magic. They were almost invisible in it. I'd be on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I knew it, half my squad dead without a sound.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
They didn't use poison. They didn't hurt civilians, and they were damn good fighters.
Oh, cool.
You have to respect that. Plus, they hit the Vince as hard as they hit us. Hearing some terrified Magister scream, "My slaves! Where are my slaves?" in the fog always put a smile on my face.
Me too.
What are things like for the natives of Saharan?
I remember one guy. He made these things, fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talked to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his bad back, and I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes. Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team. The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
And then?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who
Dude,
made the fish
dying to
wraps died
poisoned
with a knife
food
in his
is,
throat.
like, the worst. That sounds so bad.
Caught in the middle. That is what things are like for the natives of Saharan.
I enjoy eating, you know? It's like a fun time for me, so... I can't imagine. You go to eat, like, a delicious baked good, and then you just start dying horribly. Also, like, dying from poison is never, like, subtle or anything. It's always, like, the most horrific, terrible, painful thing.
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vince sent forces to Saharan every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies.
Probably because they know how to
They
use
bloodied
the
Saharan
dick
year-round,
exploding spell.
killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
They're real scorched earth about it.
Tell me about the Talvashoth.
When Canary can't handle the fighting in Saharan or lose faith in the Qun, they go rogue. They flee into the wilderness and turn into bandits, attacking everyone. They're vicious, savage. You look at them and you can see why my people needed the Qun to stay civilized.
I don't know about that. What about you?
Isn't that what you did, though?
Hey, when I burned out, I didn't go rogue. I reported in and went where the Ben Hasrath sent me. I'm doing my job, serving the Qun out here. I'm not some bandit. I am nothing like them.
Ooh.
See you later, Bull.
A little defensive. The thin walls of your glass palace are crumbling around. I think that, like, Tevinter and Saharan are both really interesting as, like, countries in this setting because there's, like, it seems so hard to, like, reckon with the like depth of how fucked up they are. Like I really don't know how you would deal with like making any of that better outside of just like fucking full-blown like war, which is obviously not the way to do it, right? So
Hey, that elven redhead who makes the buns in the kitchen. Is she available? Because I'm getting
No.
signals.
Don't worry about that.
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
That was pretty good.
I can think of worse places to go with Cremisius.
So can the chief, believe me. He loves his nicknames.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let
They're
me know if
quite
you need help
large.
binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
It's true. Oh man, I forgot. Yeah, so this game is kind of interesting because if the way that it treats Creme or lets you treat Creme is like really fucking clumsy, I guess. But part of that clumsiness feels like intentional, I guess, to like let, if you're like the type of person who would pick either of these options, the game would like have something to say to you that might make you think twice about that, you know? Like if you're just, like if you're asking either of these in kind of like an unthinking way, it's like an opportunity for the game to be like, hey, maybe don't be like that.
Did you always know?
Yes.
But
It's not the
me-
most fortunate thing to know
I
about
know.
yourself growing up in Tevinter, one rung above slavery.
In Kunadar, creme would be an Akunathlak. That's what we call someone born one gender
That's cool.
but living like another.
Oh,
And
they
Kunari don't
just
treat
have that?
those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
Maybe your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Creme. We still come down hard on the back talk.
I definitely love how,
Anyway,
like,
here's the rest
the
of the charges.
Kunari
or what's
are,
left of the rest.
like, kind of
A lot of them
nuanced
went
in
looking
that
for
way, where
stronger
they're like, oh yeah,
drinks.
that's fine,
We've
as
got
long as you're
Rocky
willing
and
to,
Skinner there.
you
And
know,
over there are Stitches,
fit into your
Dalish,
station and
and
do what you're told,
Grim.
then
Crazy
who cares?
bunch of
It's all good.
assholes. But they're mine.
Holy shit. Give me the rundown.
So, how do you join the charges?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good behavior for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
You never did anything with Iron Bull, really, so it's cool seeing your playthrough. What? What do you mean? You didn't? He's like the best one. It goes like Iron Bull, Cole, Solus, Dorian. Big Bar Man. Oh yeah, okay. No, never mind. That makes sense. He really is a big bar man. That is
Grim
true.
doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain, something like that.
That's pretty good.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
It's kind of interesting to call it Kunari black powder and not Gatlock, because I think they just in like 2 they just called it Gatlock, because I don't think that gunpowder exists in this like universe except for the Kunari. Like they're the only dudes who have anything that's like that.
I take it you're the company healer?
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
Fucking Iron Bull shoving handfuls of poultice into his mouth. Man, this tastes like shit.
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
Dalish don't have Templars, so they can't have too many mages in a clan at once.
Now, sir,
know
you
that.
know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant
Bro's
round
out here
crystal at
eating
the tip.
Tylenol. Yeah, he
Yes,
would, if
it's
you
for
gave him a
aiming.
pill, he
Old
would
elven
he
trick
would
you wouldn't understand.
crunch down on that shit.
You really take in anyone, don't you?
Anyone who
Oh,
can
it's
carry
not
their weight
quite
in a
the
fight.
vibe I
And
was
who can put up with your bullshit, Chief?
looking for there, but sorry.
Man can beat the Chargers, cause we'll hit you where it hurts. Unless you know a tavern with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield, we'll gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, our horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
It's very good. I like the I've always been really fond of that type of like pub singing. Like I could be wrong cuz I'm not like going out to bars ever, but I feel like here in the States we don't really have like that type of like thing that, and I don't know how much it exists in real life, but I always like the depictions of like European bars where dudes are like drinking and then it doesn't happen in real life. Fuck, really? Oh, yeah, because I always love that, like the dudes that like, you know, they'll like break out into song or whatever, and it'll be like a folk song that you sing in like a bar, and then like everyone will like join in and do that. That like seems like a really cool thing. It's one of the, like, if that was a thing that happened at bars, I would certainly be more inclined to go, I think.
I can't understand how those women in the kitchen can be awake so early after the night we had.
Tell me more.
I'd like to hear more about the charges.
Always happy to talk about my guys. What do you want to know?
MFs don't break out into song. Well, why not? That's cool. That would be cool. When I've seen lots of stuff that's like, you know, yeah, like they go to like an English or like an Irish pub and then the dudes are singing.
How did you start the
There's
group?
no joy or whimsy.
It's easy to make a name for
Apparently,
yourself as a merc
fuck.
when you're a head taller than
Not in
most
this
folks.
timeline.
I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders.
We should
Their
make
captain
it
was crap.
happen. We should make
Figured I
it a
could do better.
reality.
The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
It's the last words that I ever say before going to a bar and trying to break out into song and then having some guy just shoot me in the head.
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drink.
Fucking Christ. You know, just with your bare hands.
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Bare hands,
Besides
get
this
it?
one.
Because like
There's a lot of violence between
he's
the
unarmed,
nobles
but
here,
also he's like
but
a
that's standard work.
like a big
The
bear.
fun stuff is when they
you know?
party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap. Even went giant baiting once.
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned, but he needs a giant, which is off in some damn cave. He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant, but no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, kill some spiders, find the giant, and wake it up. It attacks us because, of course, it does, and we let the big bastard chase us outside where Van Chess is waiting.
That was actually your plan? To let a giant chase you?
Yeah, we had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was tricky. Good news is the giants are slow. Long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders, we were fine. Bad news is the giant spiderwebs slow you down a bit more than you think.
But at least Comte Van Chess
Dude, normal
got his
spiderwebs slow me down, so...
Turned out that charm
Makes
was a
sense.
phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive.
Oh.
It's okay, though. We still got paid.
That's good. I'm glad.
You have people from plenty of different backgrounds in your group.
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais and you look like me, you can't be picky about who you take in. A lot of them got turned away from other companies that didn't want a knife here, or a crazy dwarf. They're
You're
lost.
telling me people weren't
You get
lining
my
up
back
to
in a fight
take
and
orders
carry your own
from
weight.
this
You're good with me.
giant fridge of a man?
I'd like to know more about
Ludicrous.
He's a good soldier, and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard ass. He's good for that.
You know, like the Canary, it makes sense that they'd be cool with trans people. I cannot imagine that Tevinter is cool with trans people, like, at all.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter.
Nah.
But you hate the Vince.
Sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people... It's too much work to hate them one by one.
True. Yeah, so, like... I guess, like, I could... Like, just for the sake of, like, illustrating what I was talking about earlier, I'll pick this, just so that you guys can see what I mean. But yeah, like, they really give you a lot of opportunities to say, like, weird shit like this.
You don't have any problems with him being a woman?
He's not
Dick.
a woman. Look, I've got horns, you've got pointy ears and those freaky big elf eyes. We're probably not the best people to go around deciding what's normal. Krem's a good man. I don't give a nug's ass that it's a little harder for him to piss standing up.
See you later, Bull.
Yeah, I feel like ultimately the game, you know, is pretty obviously very cool with, like, trans people, but it's kind of funny how they are like, hey, do you want to be a dick? We'll let you. And then if you pass up the first opportunity, they're like, hey, are you sure?
Hey, boss. How are you?
Nothing.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Fuck. No more. Hey,
Your
Krem, what's up?
worship.
We'll talk later.
This is a much better example of representation than in Veilguard. Oh, really? I don't want to know specifics, but you know, that's like one thing that I've heard about Veilguard is that you can, like, play as a trans character in that game, and the options that they give you for that are, like, really cool and well thought out. What's made from people? What's made from people, Cole? You got it, Cole? Okay, I guess we'll just ignore that. That's fine.
How do you know?
But yeah, I've heard that I guess I've heard mixed things, but I think, like, mostly from, like, other, like, queer people, I've heard that the stuff in Veilguard is, like, pretty good. But we'll see. We'll see in approximately 800 million hours.
Inquisitor?
Non-binary character in the way that's handled in, at least in one specific scene, is rough. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. We've kept Josephine waiting for like 20 years, so let's go do her thing real quick. I'm not gonna bring Sarah, because I don't think she's gonna be able to handle the nuance of whatever we're doing here. Which I don't really blame her, but... Like, I'm kind of willing to go along with Josephine's stuff, because she's like, you know, we're like friends and like coworkers and shit, but like...
Goodness.
If I could have it my way, I think I'd probably kill everyone involved with her weird little rich person dispute.
Who else for we, cage and profit? It is too soon to celebrate. But come now, old up here. Right on this side, make some.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte Boisvert invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Ard Bull's getting really antsy. They're both really restless.
Lead the way.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Boisvert.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I hope helping us doesn't endanger you.
Hardly. Even a brush with someone as well known as yourself can become a great asset in Valroyo.
I'm
Giving
sure.
you the identity of those who murdered Lady Montile's messengers seemed the least I could do.
Uh-huh.
Have you
Yeah,
heard
I'm
of
sure
the
you're
House of Repose?
doing it out of
The Assassin's League?
your boundless generosity.
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. Contract for life.
The Morag Tong.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montillier's trading exile in Orlais.
Okay.
Overly complicated assassination plots are part of Orlesian politics, I take it.
They're all too common, I'm afraid.
The contract was signed by a noble family.
Yep. Brit of
The
assassination.
Duparequets.
But the Duparequets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try
Some,
to kill you after
some
they died
ancient
out?
spite.
The Duparequets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Valroyo. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
Yeah, man.
If the
I'm
people
sure.
who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
Because of the
Contract
writ.
is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's
Oh.
welfare would be endangered if an
Uh-huh.
agreement was tossed
God
aside on the
forbid.
whim of time or fate.
God
She's
forbid.
quite right, your worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary. By its standards.
Yeah, that's all. It's all really cool.
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine.
The Duparequets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Duparequet could annul the contract
Alright.
on my life.
Okay.
That will take time, Lady Montillier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are
Yeah.
exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
Well, I
A
mean,
bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Does Comte Boisvert actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montile's messengers was genuine.
it was
was
him who was
information,
the assassin.
An end to be tied up later.
I thought you were remarkably well informed about a secret assassin's guild.
We are hardly secret, my dear Inquisitor, just normally much more reclusive. The contract on Lady Montile's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Duparequet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck.
Later.
I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why warn us
Why?
about your contract?
I would
and
like
let
to
us
know
go?
why.
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
Okay.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Yeah, fuck it.
Go then.
Good day, Your Worship.
You're lucky you're
lady,
like an assassin and not a
pray
noble,
we never meet
because
again.
I have a higher tolerance for one over the other.
Well, I didn't think
What
our
was that
meeting would
look?
end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Like, it's not the game's fault. It's not a fault of the game, but all of the like noble stuff, like the like weird Game of Thrones shit, I fucking hate it. It makes my blood boil. It's the worst shit ever. Like when they're talking about like lineages and like succession and what family is of what noble pedigree and shit over another, I'm just like I want you all to
I'm so
cease
sorry, Inquisitor. I
breathing.
never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
Especially in this fucking universe where it's like, you know, there's like all sorts of horrible shit happening all the time. And like right now especially, the idea that anyone would be worried about this shit is just, it fucking, ooh.
Between our soldiers and spies, Skyhold's safer than anywhere else in Phaedus.
Yet the problem persists. I've tracked down the last Duparequets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royeaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royeaux?
You know, like just because you want it, I guess, like it's fine. Like
We can
you know.
solve this without more deaths on either side.
My people are ready, should you change your mind. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the Duparequets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royeaux.
Okay.
I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Oh, okay.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
I don't want to know about any of this.
You said I'd
What
have
are
to
we
do some
doing?
favors in Val Royeaux if we want to make the Duparequets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparequets as lords.
Okay. Alright. Back to the war table. It all comes back to the war table. Alright. Pray return to the waking war table. It's fucking true. I think Realm Reborn is better than the war table. Okay, let's send Liliana to go do that, I guess. And then, what is it? Find a sponsor. Cool. Yeah, you should... Oh. I actually shouldn't have her do that. I forget what was the one for this? Let's look. Hmm. Okay, how about this? What is this? It takes 100 million hours. That's fine. Flesh out a creature that... Okay, it's just like a mount. Sure. Sarah approves. Do you have anything going on, Varric?
If you've got questions,
Nope.
I'm your dwarf.
We're good. What about you? I think I'm basically done with
You have begun practicing
Solus's
new magical forms.
stuff.
Interesting. You seem to be drawing upon the raw substance of the Fade, likely using your mark as a catalyst. I use similar techniques, although it took me years to learn them. Why did you choose such an esoteric area of study?
Because it's cool. I wanted to learn.
I hoped that studying such magic would help me better understand the Fade.
While our fight affords little time for formal study, the wise can better themselves even in the midst of battle. Perhaps especially then. I hope your new studies serve you well. Did you need anything else?
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory.
I kind of remember him saying this.
He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos.
Yeah.
And then conquer it for Devinter.
Got it. Later. Okay. Yeah, so I guess now we could do... I'm gonna look at the Josephine thing real quick, because I'm pretty sure that you can do this in a lot of like different ways. Oh no, okay. I was wrong, but that's fine. Let's go. Never mind. No, never mind everything I said, hold on. Wait, we have something actually important to go do.
Inquisitor.
Yes, sir.
Ah, come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And
Makes
they
sense.
really don't like Red Lyrium.
That also
They're
makes
ready
sense.
to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition joining forces.
For real? People trying to teach me counterplay be like, it's true. Yeah, no, I'm open to it. It sounds weird as fuck, but
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign
That's-
power before.
yeah, that's crazy.
This would be a big step. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it
the
together.
stiffest stance in the
Talked
world.
about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
Perhaps like, you know, 2 companions or something.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More
That's
Ben
crazy.
Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's, I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
Reuniting with your family.
I thought Qunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change. And a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not
Change
like we're
works both
converting.
ways.
This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
Who's to say we won't change them?
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely doing that, for sure. I'm gonna take a small break so that I can, like, stand up and stuff. My legs are killing me. I worked out a little bit before starting the stream, and so it's kind of fucking me up sitting down for so long. But yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes, so stick around.